Greetings and welcome to the 12th of Israel in Shashamane. We are happy to have you and we always welcome our visitors. Okay, so we can proceed by saying, I will start by saying this organization was started in the year 1968 by our beloved prophet, Dr. Vernon Carrington from Jamaica. Since then, 1968, this organization been spread all over the world. Throughout the Caribbean, the United States of America, two places. There is California and there is Queens, New York. Yeah, Queens, New York and California. San Diego, California. Los Angeles, California. And also New Zealand. Also, we have England. There's two places in England, Manchester and London in England, that this organization established. And also in the continent Africa, there's three places in the continent Africa that this organization is established. We have Kenya, we have Ghana, and we have Shashamane. So welcome to Shashamane, because the whole of the world one day is going to be repatriating to Shashamane. This Shashamane land was given as a land grant from His Imperial Majesty Emperor Haile Selassie, yeah, in the year 1955, where he said all the people from the diaspora, if they wish to return to Africa, that they can return to Shashamane. 500 acres from the river Malkoda to the river Katama. So between that is granted by His Imperial Majesty for the diaspora people to return to Africa. Yeah? So as we continue, I will show you there is three pictures up there. The one to the left is a drawing of Dr. Vernon Carrington, yeah, who was born in Jamaica, who started this organization in the United States. And he also told us about His Imperial Majesty, which is the royal dynasty. And it's in exile, but it still exists. Yeah, in exile still exists. So we are saying that we are here to support the Davidic dynasty, which we are praying that the monarchy be restored. And the apparent heir to the throne will eventually be seated back on the throne of David. Because since His Imperial Majesty was off the throne, there is not anyone else sat on that throne. And His Imperial Majesty, when he left the scene of action, he said, we have someone who is going to replace His Imperial Majesty on the throne, and his name is Zara Jacob, and he said, so it is, and so it will be.
Yes.
So we are sure that Zara Jacob one day is going to sit on the throne of David, and the monarchy is going to be restored. We are sure of that. So in saying that, 12 tribes of Israel, that's scattered all over the world, had been formed by our beloved prophet Dr. Vernon Carrington, and is now repatriating members from all over the world to Shashamane. You may see a few of us here, but slowly but surely, we have people from, we had a very good brethren from Grenada, which I want to mention. His name is Reuben. He came here, he lived here, he built a house here, he have a son here, and he went back to Grenada, but apparently he didn't make it back. He was ill and he died in Grenada. Yeah, Brother Reuben, our beloved brother, last month we had to have a minute of silence for him because he was amongst us, you know. And in saying so, we have 12 executive members, not only from Jamaica but from all over the world, that we are the managers for Shashamane branch 12 tribes of Israel. We have Brother Reuben, who's from Jamaica, Brother Simeon, he's from England, yeah? Brother Levi is from Jamaica, Brother Judah is from Jamaica, you know. We have Brother Issachar, who just left the bench. He had some other mission that he got caught up on, and well, as we go from Brother Issachar, we haven't have a Brother Dan. We had a Brother Dan, he's also on another mission, and I'm Brother Gad. I'm representing the bench as Brother Gad first in Shashamane. I was born in Trinidad and Tobago, and I was sent here to proceed with this work, 12 tribes of Israel in Shashamane. So as we go along, I would like to show you this sign that you see up here, it says Ham, Sham, and Japheth. And with Ham, Sham, and Japheth, these are the three people that came off of the flood. I would like to take you closer, but this frame, which is our mystery frame, we don't take any pictures of our mystery frame, because this mystery frame consists of our executive body that runs the organization, and we keep them hidden from public because we don't want no public attack on our executive brethren or our sister Dinah. So we don't have any pictures of it, but there are 12 brothers there in the 12 gongs from Reuben to Benji. We have only 10 because 2 are missing, and Ham, Sham, and Japheth sign. Now there's a picture there with the overseer, the crown prince, and also Sister Dinah. Yeah, here is our office. Usually we make contributions on a Friday through our office. So being as today is not a Friday, and I'm giving you a little tour of this compound, I will take a little further, even passing the mystery frame. I would have liked to show you the mystery frame without the camera, but we will do it on the return out. Yeah? So this is our kitchen for the house. This is our house. It has 3 guest rooms in our house. We have 1 guest room here, another guest room there, and you have another guest room on the extended side. This is the kitchen for the guests. When they come, they use this kitchen. And now I would like to take you to, on the left, there's a picture of Zara Jacob, Asper Hussein Selassie. That is his title is Imperial Highness. He is not His Imperial Majesty. His title is His Imperial Highness, Zara Jacob, Asper Hussein Selassie. Selassie meaning the power of Trinity.
Yeah.
So it's a given name by baptism from the Orthodox Church. Yeah. Then on the right we have our beloved prophet, Dr. Vernon Carrington, who was born on the 1st of November. He was born in Jamaica, and he started this organization in the year 1968. What a great man is he. He did what a lot of other people couldn't do. He organized one organization from Jamaica that spread it all over the world. You know, many people cannot do such a thing.
Right.
You know,
Yes, yes.
so we give him real honors. And the 12 tribe of Israel was taken out of the Bible. If you read the Bible from Genesis to Revelation, it talks about the 12 tribes of Israel. For a matter of fact, if you read Genesis 49, it tells you about Jacob and his 12 sons and the blessings that was given to Jacob to his 12 sons. And it refers us back to this here, where I can take you to these 12 colors here, which is representing 12 months of the year. It's representing 12 body parts. It's also representing 12 faculties, and also representing 12 apostles of Christ. Yeah? So 12 colors, 12 months of the year, 12 body parts that makes up the body of Christ, 12 faculties, and 12 apostles of Christ. So we start with Reuben. Being our beloved prophet Dr. Vernon Carrington, his message to us was to read our Bible 1 chapter a day so we can find the truth. Doing so, we found out that January is not the first month of the year. In reading our Bible, it told us that Abib, which is the first month of the year, which is April. Yeah? April becomes the first month of the year, not January, because we found out in the Bible that April is the first month of the year. In the Bible it's mentioned as Abib. Yeah? So Jacob had 12 sons and 1 daughter. And his first son was born in the month of Abib, which is April. And his color that represents him is silver. And the body part that he represents is the eyes. And his faculty, his first son, is strength. And the apostle of Christ that represents this color and that month is Andrew. Yeah? So we go to Simeon. Simeon is the month of May. The color is gold. And the body part that Simeon represents is the ears. And his faculty is faith. And the apostle of Christ that he represents is Simon Peter. Yeah? So we go to Levi. Now Levi is the month of June. the color is purple. The body part he represents is the nose. His faculty is will. And the apostle of Christ that represent is Matthew. So we go to Judah. Judah, the color is brown. Yeah? His Imperial Majesty was born in the month of July. Yeah? So that's why they call his Imperial Majesty the conquering lion of the tribe of Judah. Because he was born on the 23rd of July.
You know that part.
Yes?
Yes, I know.
And on the 23rd of July, every year, regardless of the day that it falls on, we keep a celebration here for His Imperial Majesty birthday. If it's on Monday, we keep it on Monday. This is whatever day, we keep His Imperial Majesty birthday on this compound here on the 23rd of July every year. So the body part that Judah represent, two parts. Judah is the mouth and the heart, because everything that comes out of the mouth comes from the heart. Yeah, his color is brown. His faculty is praises. So a lot of people say, you guys praise His Imperial Majesty, but that's his faculty, praises. Yeah, yes, he say Judah. So and the apostle of Christ that represent Judah is Judas. See, so now we move on to Issachar. This is the month of August. The color is yellow, and the faculty the body part is hands. His faculty is zeal, and the apostle of Christ that represent is Thaddeus. Now this month, August, our crown prince Jacob, the heir to the throne, he was born on the 17th of August. So on the 17th of August, every year we celebrate his birthday.
Okay.
And hopefully we may get a chance to do it in the palace, in the new palace that is building in Addis Ababa. So on the 17th of August, we celebrate His Imperial Highness Zara Jacob as for Hussein Selassie. His body part is the hands. His faculty is the zeal. And Thaddeus is the apostle of Christ that represent.
Right.
So we move on to Zebulun. The month of September, the color is pink. Yeah? The son of Jacob name is Zebulun. The body part he represents is the stomach. And order and compassion is his faculty. And the apostle of Christ representing here is James, the son of Abed. These body parts start from the head to the foot and representing, when they come together, representing the body of Christ. So we started with the eye, we went on to the ears, we went to the nose, we went to the mouth and the heart, and then we go to the hands. Yeah, now we got to stomach, which is September. So we're going on to October, which the color is blue. The son of Jacob name is Dan. The body part that he represents is the back, the backbone. His faculty is judgment. And James, the son of Zebedee, is the apostle of Christ that's representing. So we go to Gad. The month is November. Our beloved prophet was born on the 1st of this month. So on the 1st of this month, every year, regardless of the day it falls on, we keep a celebration here for Dr. Vernon Carrington, which is our beloved prophet from Jamaica. And the son of Jacob, name is Gad, the month is November, the color is red. That's why you see him there.
That's
in
what I was
red.
just thinking.
And you see Zara Jacob in his yellow,
Yes, that's what
because they
they're
representing their
wearing.
tribe.
Right.
Yeah. So the faculty is productive organs. That's his body parts. The body parts for Gad is productive organs. The faculty is power. And the apostle of Christ representing is Philip. So we move on to December, which the color is gray.
December is
Yeah, good. What day is December?
December 10th.
Wow, you definitely are Asher.
I'm Sister
Definitely
Asher,
from the
yes.
tribe of Asher.
Yes, yes.
So your color is gray. Yeah, you're from the tribe of Asher. The month is December. The body part you represent is the thighs, which you are very strong with your thighs. I'm sure you do a lot of walking.
Yeah, I do a lot of running.
Yes, you see.
A lot of kicking.
Yeah, you see. So that tells us that that's your strong
So
point.
people should know, don't mess with me.
Yeah.
When it comes to that part,
Yeah.
because I'm good at kicking.
You're good. And you're very understanding because
Yes.
your faculty
Yes.
is understanding.
Yes.
You know? So you are a very understanding person, and the apostle of Christ representing is Thomas.
But it's I remember in the Bible it says that Thomas was considered doubting Thomas.
Yes. Yeah, so Asher also has a lot of doubt.
Okay.
Yes? But that is your weak point.
Right.
But with all right, we put it like this. Asher is doubt because Asher has a lot of doubt. But if Asher is converted spiritually, the doubt is out.
Exactly.
You see?
And she's the
So
strongest.
if you are converted, if you are not converted, then you lean on your negative part. But if you are converted, you lean on the positive part.
Yes.
So being converted as Asher, there is no doubt with Asher.
Right.
Understanding takes over. You see? And Thomas is the apostle of Christ. So we go to January, which they told us is the first month of the year. This is how far January is. This is how far January is from being the first month of the year. You see?
Wow.
Because we were tricked. April month, in the Western hemisphere, it have a name that they give the first day in April. You know that name that they give the first day of April? All Fool's Day.
All Fool's Day.
Because they fooled us.
Fool everybody.
They fooled us
So we were
to
shocked.
tell us
We are
that
shocked
April was
about
not the
it.
first month of the year.
Yes.
So we found out by reading our Bible. What a great prophet we had.
Yes.
Dr. Vernon Carrington.
Yes,
What a great prophet he had that told us to read the Bible so we found the truth for ourselves. So we can say, okay, they told us a lie, but we are going back to the truth.
Wow.
You see?
Wow.
So now January being the 9th month of the year, yeah, was told to us that it was the first month of the year.
Right, yes.
But January is still a month of the year that represented by Naphtali, the color green, and the body part is the knees. Very strong by knees, Naphtali. And his faculty is love. And the apostle of Christ represented there is John. Now we go on to February, which the color is white. The son of Jacob, his name is Joseph. Now Bob Marley was born in this month. Yeah, he was born on the 6th of the month. And every year also we keep celebration for Bob Marley on the 6th of February.
Yes.
Yeah, to celebrate Bob Marley's birthday. Now the body part representing is the calves. And I want to bring this in a line. Because, you know, Bob Marley, if you don't see him playing a guitar, you see him with the football. Yeah, that's because he's strong with that part of his body. His calves, his foot. Yeah, so when we're comparing these things, we see that we are in line with the true faculty of these apostles, even the sons of Jacob.
Right.
And everything is run by the moon. Yeah. So anybody born under that moon have the same faculty, have the same apostles representing, have the same color representing. So Joseph, white, February month born. The calves representing the body part. Imagination is the faculty. Now Bob Marley, if you listen to his music, you would see that Bob Marley had a wild imagination.
That's what I was just about to tell you.
Yes.
It's like when you see, you as a person, when you search yourself and you look at the faculties and you know who you know
Yes.
what your abilities are,
Yes.
they match. They
Yes,
line up.
they would line up.
They line
And
up.
then you get to learn, there's nothing greater than a man knowing himself
Yourself, yes.
first.
Yes.
Then you can learn, you can know the others. But first you must try to learn yourself. Yeah? So, imagination, Bob Marley, son of Jacob, Joseph, faculty, and the apostle of Christ representing is Bartholomew. Now we go to Benjamin, which is the last son of Jacob. The color is black. The month is March. The body part he represents is the feet. And his faculty is intelligence. Now most people born under this moon, under this month, is scientists, doctors, very intelligent people born under this moon. You see? So when we look at intelligence and we look at Benjamin, although it's down to the feet, he's intelligent with the mind. And Simon the Zealot is the apostle of Christ that representing.
Okay.
Yeah? So we went from the eyes to the feet.
Right.
12 body parts
Right,
representing.
right, yes.
Now there's one, that whole color that you're not seeing here. That's on this door here, you see, there is many colors. You see over, I want to point it out. This is many color. This is representing one daughter of Jacob. He had 12 sons and one daughter. And the one daughter name is Sister Dinah. Yeah? So Sister Dinah, she representing many colors. Because the woman is such an important part that we cannot leave out Sister Dinah. Because she representing all these colors, being that she, a woman, made all these sons.
Yes, amazing.
You see? So women play a very great part in life. men, or let's say, they try to put the women down and say, oh, the woman is last. Although God took a rib from man and made a woman, she is a very important person. Yeah? Because they call the earth Mother Earth. Without the womb of a woman, there would be no extension for life. Everything is finished. So because of the womb of the woman, and the children came through the womb of the woman, we said the woman is the mother of the earth. You see? Also the father is a great part. We can't leave the father, he's planted the seed.
Right.
But it must be equal. Now in my household, I gave my woman, or my wife, or my girlfriend, whatever it might be, I gave her the privilege. I work, I get the money, and I say, you run the house. She runs the house. She sends the children to school, she cook the food, she clean the house, she give me passage for when I want to go. She manages the money at the home. So she plays a very great role. Yeah? So a man must know his place as well, and don't try to be the woman and the man. And a woman must know her place as well, and don't try to be the woman and the man at the same time, because we all have our place. You see? So with that equality, and it's running like that, it gives a balance, and then you can have harmony in your life. Yes, properly, peacefully. This young man here is the artist that is doing a drawing on the wall, the 12 Apostles of Christ, and we are doing this out of our own pockets. There's no funding. There is no funding for us to do this. I spend money out of my pocket. Sometimes a visitor come and help us. Yes. Right now the work is stopped because we're needing some things, some paint to fix up and finish it up. Yes. And we are paying this young man to do the work. So right now he's not working because we doesn't have enough money to pay him at the time and to proceed with buying the paint. But this picture is representing the 12 Apostles of Christ and also representing the 12 tribes of Israel, because we're going from Reuben right down to Benjamin. You see? So this is still in process. Our picture is still in process, and we're hoping that one day we can get some contribution somewhat to finish the
How long have you been living here in Shasha?
I'm going on 6 years here. I came 1918, the 4th of June.
Okay.
I came to Shashamane.
Okay. So you came straight from Trinidad?
Directly from Trinidad and Tobago.
Wow. What made you come here?
Well, it's been a life journey, you know. I found out I lived also in the United States of America, and I found out of the 12 tribes of Israel in the United States of America. And I didn't join the organization in the United States of America, but I went back to Trinidad and Tobago, where the organization was functioning as well, and I joined the organization in Trinidad and Tobago.
Okay.
And me coming here, Trinidad and Tobago sent me here. They bought my plane ticket,
Really?
they gave me spending money,
Wow.
and they sent me to function as Gad.
I see. So you
I was always interested in coming to see Ethiopia, and then finding out about the 12 tribes of Israel gave me even more interest.
Right.
And I tried my best to save, try to bring my family, everything, but at the time that I came, it was an opportune time. I have 12 children.
Wow.
Yeah,
Okay.
and they were all big enough to handle themselves, who is working, who have children, that I could have said, okay,
I see. Right.
yeah, and give thanks that I had 12 children, because at this present time, they are the ones from the West. Send me maybe $100 or send me maybe $50, because I make sure that they were grown enough before I, you know.
Yes. So, I mean, how is it like living here? Do you enjoy living here?
Wow, well, let me tell you something.
Was it,
Good question.
Yeah.
I like that question, because let me tell you something. In this place, it's a mystery in the hands of God. You see, if you're living a good life, life is going to be good to you.
Yes.
But if you're living a bad life, life is also going to be bad to you.
That's true.
You see? So when we came here, our beloved prophet told us, he said, you see, Ethiopia, it's a mystery in the hands of God. And I had so many mysterious experience that I know God is real. Now, there's a visible part of life and there's also invisible part of life. There's things that we might not see with our eyes, but we can feel.
Right.
You see?
Yes, yes.
So I feel what is intended to be by God for God people
Right.
in this place.
Yes.
You know, there's a lot of people that comes here, but they don't even have a clue of what it is here that they can. Now we have to develop your spiritual aspect of
That's
life,
what
you know.
it is, yes.
And through prayers,
Yes.
you see, you have to be praying.
Yes.
You know, and you have to go on your knees at times and ask God for what you want, because that's all He asks us, you know,
That's true. You gotta
is to
ask for what you
ask for what we want. He already know what we want,
Yes.
but if we don't ask, we wouldn't get it. You see?
Yes.
So, my plight being here, I came here with spending money, and I stayed on this compound for at least 3 years. Then in Malkoda, and me being an executive who is in charge of that house, after he left that house, I was the person in line, not having a house, because all the other executives have somewhere that they live. They got free land and people build houses for them. So me being an executive that just came, didn't have anywhere else, so I was still on the compound. And when that house, Prophet Gadman house, became available in Malkoda, I was put there. And to tell you the truth, it's the joy of my life.
Right.
Because there's land that we can do farming.
Right.
Presently we're doing farming,
Yes.
you know. And I mean, it's a 4-bedroom house,
Right.
and I cannot live there by
So
myself.
you're living like the same life like you did in Trinidad.
Yes.
Planting your stuff,
Yes.
growing your things, eating off the land.
Yes, we're eating off the land.
Right.
You know,
Right.
many days we have dinage, we dig some dinage, we have carrots, we have
Right.
cabbage,
Right.
we have corn,
Yeah.
you know.
So what advice would you give to like those, you know, like in Grenada, Trinidad, you know, all the small islands that want to come here but they're afraid, you know, because of the negativity they have heard. You know, what could you tell them?
Well, in everything there is good and bad. And let me tell you, there's a lot of false news that is coming on the media out of Ethiopia.
Right, yes.
They say a lot of things that is negative.
Right.
And I tell you the truth, they are trying to prevent the repatriation.
Right, yes.
They are trying to prevent people from coming
Yes.
by telling them negative things.
Yes,
You know? And most of the things I would say to the brethren and sisters in the West who are willing to return, come and check it out for yourself. Don't hear from anyone, you know, because you have the same opportunity that you can get your money, get on a plane, come to Shashamane, and you experience it for yourself,
Right.
you know.
Yes. And what about the ones that feel that Africa is not for them? They are not Africans.
Well,
You know, they're from the Caribbean. You know,
Okay.
whatever, but Africa is not for them.
listen to this. Peter Tosh sang a song. He sang a song, and the song said, "Don't matter where you come from,
I
as
like
long as you're a black man, you are African."
I know that song.
You see? There is no other place in the world I'd rather be
Okay.
than where I am right now.
Well, I just want to thank you. It was wonderful coming here to meet you. It was no doubt for me at all. I've always wanted to come to Africa. You know, I went to Ghana and Kenya, and you know, now I'm here in Ethiopia. But it was no doubt for me. You know I wanted to come, and I wanted to come, and there was nobody stopping me, and here I am. And I'm so happy to be here, and of course, this is not going to be my last time. And it's so
Okay,
nice
good.
to meet you.
Yeah,
You know, especially
happy to
knowing
have
that you're
you.
from my end of the
Yes,
island.
yes.
you
My
know?
mother and my father was
Yeah.
born in Grenada. Isn't that
Right,
something?
amazing,
Grand Mall
amazing.
and Granville.
Yeah. Wow.
And they made a son in Trinidad and Tobago.
Nice.
7 boys and 1 girl.
Because that's my family too. A mix between Trini and Grenada.
Yeah, well,
Yes.
that's nice.
Thank
That's
you
nice.
so much.
Thank you.
Nice meeting you.
Yeah, we are
Yes,
happy to
one
have
love.
you.
Yeah, one love.
Yeah, and do come again and invite some of your.
And you're going to get to meet a lot of the other brethren and sistering a little bit more, and you know, talk to them, and you know, they'll explain their story, and that might encourage you guys to come to Shashamane. All right, bye.